sturdy piece of furniture. If you don't have a bar at home, you're going to need a mat, some water, lots of strength, and lots of energy because this is going to be a tough one. Are you ready, Louise?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's get started.
Awesome.
All right, we're going to start with our warm-up here. So we're just going to start with these swings to the front with a bent leg. You can keep your legs in parallel position right now. Just getting nice and warm. If you want, you can start to turn out your legs. What we love are these attitude swings. Who doesn't love a little bit of attitude, right? Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's add some arms. We're not going to be doing any arms today, but you know what? Let's just get our body nice and warm and have some fun with those arms as well. Good. I see Louise is looking like she's floating on a puff of clouds. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to come into our ballet second position. So we're going to open up our legs wider than your hips, and you're going to sink down into a plie. And we're just going to pulse here. Keep your hands on your hips. Good. So in this position, you want to make sure that you are not sticking your tailbone out. You want to make sure everything is in line in one piece. Good, Louise. She's got her tailbone tucked nice and under. Her knees are going out to the side, but not too much that they're going over her toes. It looks great. Good. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pop up that right heel off the floor and keep those pulses going. Yes, that's going to get into those glutes just a little bit more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch and do the left side. Nice. Woo.
Crazy. I am feeling this in my inner
thighs as well.
Don't
8,
ask me how.
7, 6. That means she's working hard. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's switch it out. Right, left, right, left. Good. Keep those pulses going. You're switching, alternating from one side to the other. Try and maintain a very still upper body. And if you can maintain that, get right deeper into your glutes here. Woo! That's good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Let's just flush that out a little bit. And stretch your arms up. And once more down and up. Good. Heel toe your feet in to a parallel position. We're going to come back into a nice lunge. So send your right leg to the back. Getting that 90-degree angle. Make sure your toes are lifted, your ankles pushing forward. And start pulsing here in a lunge. Woo! Good. Yes, roll those shoulders back. Make sure your hip flexors nice and long. You're feeling them all the way down into your quad.
Doing the hip flexor check right now.
And if you're good here, you can add a little bit of arms if you want. Up and down. Woo! Good. We are getting ready. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your arms at the top. Lean your body slightly forward. Now we're going to tap that foot in and back. Tap in and back. Good. So you can stay here, or you can hover that toe slightly off the floor. Woo! You can either tap back on the floor, or like Louise is doing, keep it all in the air, testing all your muscles, all the balance. You're going to engage your core here, all the tiny muscles in your legs. Good. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Settle that foot back down, and just coming up into both legs. And we're going to step the left one back now into your lunge. Start pulsing right away. No break for us.
No breaks, no breaks. No rest for the wicked.
We're going to keep those legs moving. Good. Once again, make sure you feel that hip flexor nice and stretched. Getting right into that quad. Your heel is pushing forward on the back leg.
How do I look, Harriet?
Oh gosh, she's a little bit twisted. What happened? You want to keep your pelvis facing forward, Louise. Push that heel back. There we go. I see that nice angle there. 7, 6, just bend it down. Give yourselves a nice little stretch here. Whew. Breathing up, inhaling and exhaling, slowing down that heart rate before we move on to the next sequence. Good. All right, you can take a sip of water here if you need it. We're going to grab our bar. Make sure you get next to your chair counter or grab your bar. Okay, facing your bar, you're going to be facing front. We're going to start in a parallel position, so everything is facing forward. From here, we want to come into our turned out first position. So you're going to think about turning your legs out, rotating those hip flexors in those hip sockets to really turn out from the tops of your hips. It's not just pushing your feet to the side, it's doing a full rotation in your legs. So you can see Louise here has a nice V position, but the rotation is coming from the top. That looks great. Bang. From here, we're going to lift up. It's about 3/4 off the floor, so not fully on your half toes, just about 3/4. And you want to bring your heels together so that they're touching. From here, we're going to bend down into what we call a plie in ballet. You also know it as our bent position, bent leg position, and we can just start pulsing here. And we're pulsing in first position. How simple is that? Now, I see Louise is doing something really bad here.
No, fix me, fix me.
Maybe you need to turn to the side so that they can see you. She is sticking that tailbone out. That's a no-no. You want to make sure that tailbone is pointing down towards the floor, so it looks like you're nice and flat. Kind of between two pieces of glass, that's how you can think about it. Maybe you're in a toaster, or maybe you're up against a wall. But you
Always, that makes me want bread.
You want to make sure that that tailbone is pointing down towards the floor. Thank you, Louise, for showing us how to properly do this position. All right, let's give it 8 more pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold it here, and in this position, we want to tuck our tailbone under. So this time you're going to tuck it under, squeeze in those abs, and then just release. You don't want to stick it out, but just let that go. Tuck, release. Tuck, release. Good. Whew.
Ooh, my quads. Oh my
Are you
goodness.
feeling your quads?
Definitely.
I hope you also feel those glutes. Squeeze that in every time you tuck. Release. Whew. Now, we might want to speed it up. Have a little bit of fun.
Sure, why not?
Let's go.
We're here.
Woo.
Let's do it.
Tuck, tuck, tuck. Woo.
Even my calves a little bit.
Oh, good.
Yeah, everywhere really.
That was unintentional. I'm so glad. Happy byproduct. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stretch your knees up and come down into that same first position. So you're going to keep your legs rotated out. Your feet are still in that V position, but our feet are flat on the floor. So we're going to continue to face front to the bar. You might want to turn side to the bar if you don't have enough room in front of you. So stretch your leg out in front of you, your right leg, point your toes, and we're just going to lift up and lower down. Up and down. Good. Now in this position, you want to also think about your standing leg. So you don't want to be sinking into your hip. See how she's sinking in? No! You want to keep that nice and lifted. So she's thinking about pulling up from the back of her glutes of her standing leg. Is it hard? Oh, it's hard. Oh yeah, hard like a rock. And that will also allow her a lot of freedom to lift that leg up to the front, and she'll really be able to target her quads in here. That looks really good. Whew, I'm going to join you. It looks so good.
Okay.
Good. 3. Now we're going to hold it at the top at the end of this, and hold it here. Good. We're just going to pulse at the top. Now it doesn't really matter how high you're going to go. You're going to feel it either way. This is a little bit tough on the hip flexors if they're not conditioned already. So you might want to just keep it hovering above the floor. That's totally fine. You want to keep your knee pulled up and stretched. Think about stretching behind here, and you'll still feel it right into your quad. Good. Now I'll try alternating, pointing and flexing. Point, flex. Good. Really pull back those toes towards your body. You'll feel a nice stretch behind your leg. Whew. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold this flex. You're going to bend your knee and release it. Just kicking it back out. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Now you might be tempted to just like relax, right? Hey, you're bending. Why not? No way. You got to keep that supporting leg nice and straight. And you're going to think about the stretching part of it. Bending is just releasing it, and then you want to stretch it out and really think about stretching back here. Nice. Nice work.
Thanks.
Can we speed it up, do you think?
Yes, we can.
All
Just
right,
barely.
then stretch. Then stretch, then stretch. Woo! Let's have 8 more. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming back down. Let's get that on the second leg. So, left leg goes in front. You're going to keep it pointed to start with. Remember to pull up in your supporting leg. Stretch this knee here. And lift up your leg, up and down. Just nice and gentle to start. Woo! It almost feels easy, right?
Oh my goodness, yeah. My hip flexor on that first side.
So keep thinking about your supporting leg, pulling up and out of your body, nice and long body, nice and tall. That'll help you also to target the right muscles here in your leg.
But it's not supposed to be easy. No,
Let's
we don't come for the easy.
No, we don't. We come to work. Let's hold it here at the top and just pulsing at the top. Woo. Think about pulling up that knee. It'll help you to stretch your leg. Let's alternate. Flex, point. Flex, point. Woo. Which one's tougher for you? Flexing or pointing?
I don't know. I feel like pointing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm a flex person.
Because
It's
with the
tougher
flex,
for
I
me.
feel like it allows my foot to rotate more and it's pulling
Oh.
toes back. But I guess we're all individuals
We're
here.
all different, see? Everybody feels something different. All right, give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold in that flex and just release and stretch. Let's go fast. Right away. We know what we're doing. We're
That's
pros.
nice.
Right? I knew she'd appreciate that.
I do.
Woo. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Come back into that first position. We're going to actually close our legs into a parallel position. You're going to send your right leg back behind you into a lunge. And we're just going to pause just like we did in the warm-up. But hey, this time we have the bar in front of us. Wow. All right. Think about, once again, keeping that hip flexor long, pulling up and out of your pelvis, rolling that foot forward so your ankle is nice and lifted off the floor. Good. Whew. Pulses are our favorite things in bar, aren't
Oh,
they?
so many pulses. It should be called pulse.
Yep.
Pulse exercise. But we call it bar because obviously we have this beautiful bar here.
All right, let's finish up with these pulses at least.
Okay,
8,
yep.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to go into our curtsy position. So what this means is that nice V position that we did earlier in first position, we're going to do the same thing but in this position. So you're going to turn your top leg out, thinking about rotating from in here. Same thing with the bottom leg. And you're just going to scooch that bottom leg a little bit behind you so that the toes are in line with your heels. And now we're curtsying.
Am I making a diamond?
Let me see. I think she is. Am I?
Yeah.
Who doesn't need to know how to do a good curtsy, right?
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I mean,
all
if
the
you
time.
bump into royalty, right?
I'll
Like-
never know when you're gonna bump into royalty. Never
Could happen
know,
any day.
never know. I live pretty close to the queen.
That's why I love doing curtsies, actually. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's lean our body forward. You're not going to be, supporting yourself on the bar, but just lean that body forward. And we're going to begin by touching our foot in and tapping it out. Keeping that curtsy position going. Whoa, Louise wants to go fast right away. All right, let's get up to tempo.
So you don't want me hanging out at the bar like this.
No, I don't. Pick yourself up, girl.
We can slow it down. We can slow it down.
All right, up and back and up, back. Good. If you do want an extra challenge, by all means, feel free to give it a try and go faster. All right, from here, we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of bringing your toe in, you're going to bring it to the side and back and side. Woo, good. Try keeping your body, remember, leaning over your front leg. That's going to get into this quad. Woo. Good, Louise.
Thanks.
Let's get 8 in. 8. Woo. 7. 6.
Oh my goodness, my standing glute
I
is
know.
on fire.
Good. Woo. 3. Just 2 more. Well, until this one's done. Woo. All right. We're going to, from this position, lift your back leg up off the floor. And we're just going to hover it again. Bend and stretch. Woo. Bend, stretch, bend. Let's pick it up. Bend, stretch, and stretch. Good. So Louise is completely facing forward, even though she's in a turned out position. Your legs are turned out, but your pelvis is looking forward like you have two headlights here shining to the front. Keep that going, girl. Face. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Woo. Come back into that first position. Woo. Woo. Shake that out a bit if you need to. And let's get the left leg stepping out to the back in your parallel lunge position. So stepping that back, making sure your legs are in a nice 90-degree angle. Your knees are never going to go over your toes. That would be bad for your knees. Your ankles push forward, so you're high up on those toes at the back. Nice and long, reaching up out of the top of your body. Woo. Back to these pulses.
Back to the pulses. We are here again with the pulses.
Good. Let's get 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into that curtsy position on the other side. So we're going to turn our front leg out, turn our back leg out, and scooch it over just a bit so your toes are in line with the heel of your front foot. Let's lean over that front leg and start pulsing down. Woo. That's going to get way more into your quad. Your front quad, you're going to start feeling that pretty soon, I think. Woo. Yeah. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now tap your foot in and out. In, out. Good. Woo. Really indeed, yes. I am getting hot over here. I don't know about you guys at home, but I'm sure you must be sweating just like we are. We are working just as hard as you.
And you never sweat.
I never sweat.
It takes so long for Harriet to sweat.
All right, if you want to take it up a level, you can bring your knee up to the side, coming back down each time into this curtsy lunge. 8, 7, woo, 6, 5, 4, woo, 3, 2, sorry, that's all right, last one. Good. We're going to stretch our bodies and our legs up, and you're going to lift the back leg up at the back and just pulsing it at the top. You can start with a pointed foot. Maybe that's, I don't know, nice and gentle. All right. Keep pulsing. Think about that tiny little area that's right at the bottom of your glutes that's making that leg pull up each time. Think about that area. Squeeze in your mind so that it squeezes right there in that muscle. Louise, do you feel it?
I totally feel it, yes.
Good.
Is it okay for me to have a soft bend at the stand?
That is perfectly okay. In fact, we recommend it. You should. It's a great way to keep that load off of your knees. So thank you.
No problem. I just wanted to make sure.
Absolutely it is. Whew. All right, she's got a foot flex. So if you don't, go ahead and do that already. Let's give it 8 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into those bend stretches and stretch. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. All right, let's pick it up. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Good. As you see, she's still thinking about keeping her pelvis facing forward, even though her legs are turned out. Nice work.
Trying, yeah.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. All right. Shake out your hips a little bit if you need to. We're going to get a nice little stretch here before we come down to our mat. So grab your right hand. Oh, sorry, take your right hand and grab your right ankle.
Grab your right hand.
And pull it back for a nice quad stretch. Keep your pelvis nice and aligned, so try not to dip into the back, your lower back there. You'll get a nice stretch down the front here. Whew. Good. Now we can swing that leg on top of the other, coming into figure 4 and just sitting back into those glutes. Ooh, oh, that feels good. One of my favorite stretches.
So happy this stretch exists.
All right, coming on up. Let's do that on the left side. So taking your left ankle with your left foot and stretching the front of your quad here, keeping that pelvis flat, nice and tucked here. Good. All right, you can let that go. Crossing it over your other leg and sitting back into your glutes. Whew. shake out whatever else you need to shake out, and we're all going to come down to our mats. Good. Okay, straighten that out. All right, we're going to come into all fours. So you want to make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. So a nice 90-degree angle. That's good. And we're going to stretch out whichever leg it is, your left leg for Louise, right leg for me. We're going to lift it up and down. So you want to think here about keeping your pelvis pointed towards the floor. That's right.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, she's got everything aligned very well. Her pelvis is pointed towards the floor, so she can really focus on this muscle right here to lift her leg up and down. Very nice. Now hold it up at the top, Louise, and just start pulsing here. Whew. We don't want any dips in the lower back, so also think about engaging your core. That's going to help to keep you nice and lifted. Good. So we're going to do a variation of our little bend stretch movement here. Just try to flick something away from you. So just releasing your knee and stretching that out. Thinking a lot about that stretch. You want to make sure you're stretching fully. It's really going to help you to engage these muscles back here. Whew. Let's do 8 more. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're right here at the top. Let's draw some circles. So pick the direction, clockwise, counterclockwise, whichever way you want to go. Keep your body nice and still. You want to try and make sure your pelvis is not rocking.
Oh my goodness,
these
circles
circles,
are so good.
Yeah, she loves them because they get every muscle in your glute, and that's why I love them too. They're so effective. All right, how many have you done there? Reverse your direction. All right, let's go the other way. Whew. 4, 3, 2, oops, and 1. Good. Now bring that knee in, and we're going to open it up to the side. So you might be familiar with this position. This is a nice fire hydrant position. It does feel a little bit awkward, but that's how it's supposed to feel. So as you can see, Louise is keeping her body, again, nice and straight. And it's just her leg that's coming up. Very nice, Louise. You want to make sure you're not pulling towards the opposite side. Your body will have a tendency to do that to compensate. You don't want this. You want to make sure you keep your weight into the other hand. That'll help you to isolate this leg. Very nice. Whew. All right. Let's hold it at the top. All right, and pulse it here at the top. Now you don't have to go very high. You can keep it a bit lower, just like Louise is doing. And making sure all your weight is into that side of your body. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to keep this pulse going, and we're just going to come down, sit down on the side of your body. Very nice. That was very graceful. If you're not that graceful, that's okay. Next time, right? Next time you know what's coming. That's right. All right, keep this pulsing here. So you're just down on your elbow, soft bending your knees. And we're going to think this time about pulling our knee in and then extending our leg out. In and out. Very good.
I feel like a mermaid.
Yes. Got nice long hair flowing.
That's right. Think about that. I chose to wear my hair down today. It totally works.
All right, so you can stay here. If you do want a bit more of a challenge, you can come up onto your knee and also onto the top of your hand. You can stay here, or you can stay where Louise is. Both are really effective. Whew. Good.
I'm going to come up. Here I come.
All right. Now, you can stay here with your arm. If you want an extra challenge, you can also add your arm in and out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it down. Nice work.
Thank you.
All right, let's get that on the other side. We're going to go and do the opposite leg. So left for me, I think right for Louise. Come down on all fours. Get your leg out to the back and just start lifting and lowering. Once again, remembering to keep that pelvis facing towards the floor. Lifting up high here in your shoulders. You don't want to be sinking into those. Your core is nice and lifted. It's going to help you to maintain that position. Very nice. Okay. All right. Let's keep it up here at the top and just pulse at the top.
Now fix my hair here.
Oh, definitely. stretching. And it just sounds so much daintier.
Don't you? Dainty, yeah.
Flick. All right, when we're flicking, we have to think about stretching that leg as much as possible. It's going to get into the bottom of your glute, which is what we want. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Close your leg in. Circles. Oh, circles! Her favorite. See, she didn't forget.
I never forget the circles.
Ah, she's right. They are super effective. Woo. Nice work. Remember to keep your body as stable as possible because it's going to want to rock around with those circles, but we just want the legs doing them. All right, let's reverse them. Go the other way. Woo, take some concentration.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm smiling right now.
All right, let's do 6 more. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. All right, close that leg in. We're going to open it up to the side in that fire hydrant position. Remembering to not lean your body to the other side. Keep your weight as much as possible onto the side that's working. Nice work. Good. Up, close. Woo. Give me 4 more, and then we're going to hold it at the top. 2. Let's hold it here and just pulse. Woo. Now your body's really going to lean to the opposite side, so we're going to have to fight really hard. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those pulses going and come down to the other side. Woo. To that nice pyramid position. Woo. All right. Have a soft bend in your knees. Now, if you want, you can stay here, or you can come up onto your arm and leg, like I will do. Woo. All right, from here, we're gonna bring your leg in, bend, and stretch. Now, I'm doing my arm right away, but you don't have to. You can do all of it, half of it, whatever's working for you today, whatever level you're at. All right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. All right, come down. Woo. We have one more sequence left to go. Our favorite thigh dancing. We're going to get into these quads. This is it. This is our finish line. All right. We're going to pulse up to the front here and come back down. All right, you're going to lift up and down. Think about squeezing your glutes and tucking your pelvis at the top. Woo. Oh, this is nice and restorative, isn't it?
Yes. I can do this all day.
It gets the workout of the glutes. Those need a break. We gave them a really good workout. And getting into those thighs. Good. All right. Let's give 8 more here. And then we're going to switch it up. 6, I think I'm not mistaken. 4, 3, 2, good. 1. Now we're going to sink back, not all the way, just hovering above your ankles. So you're about halfway between up and down. And from here, we're just going to tuck our pelvis under, just like we did at the bar. Woo. But this time, we don't have a bar. Just put it up. All right. Woo. That's good. Keep those tucks going. It's almost like we're dancing. Oh, is that why it's called thigh dancing? Ha! All right. Let's go for 8. And if you want, you can add some arms. Just to make it fun. Woo! There we go. Woo! I think I lost count. 3, 2, 1. All right. Settle back down. And I think we're done here for today. I hope you guys got a really good workout in. We're going to do a nice stretch while we're here on the floor. So we're just going to swing our legs around and just stretch out to the front, folding forward. Whew. That's good. All right. Okay, slowly lifting up. And sorry, we're going to tuck our legs back under. We're actually going to come standing. Just coming onto all fours and tucking onto your back legs. Slowly making your way up and rolling those shoulders down. up to the sky, reaching over your side body. Good. Nice big stretch here. Whew. All right, let that go. Bring your legs back into parallel position. Let's just get 3 big stretches to finish. Deep breath in.